let's get into these solutions. So let's say as someone we've established this is a negative habit. What are some of the ways that we can work to break that habit if it's something we know we're really struggling with?
Well, first getting into a good mental space about it, knowing that it's a long-term game. Behavior is something that once we condition it to function in a certain way, then we have to really take time to consciously change it, which takes effort. And so that, just settle in and know that this is going to be a journey and not a sprint. And then set very specific action steps. So setting general goals is great, having a general idea of what you want to do is great, but when you don't have a very specific and achievable goal, you're less likely to pursue it. So say you're like, oh, I want to be a nicer person. Okay, that's great, that's a wonderful goal.
I was gonna say, you and me both. I could use it.
But what if you could reframe that into something a little bit more achievable, like, okay, I would like to do 3 unasked tasks that are beneficial to someone else this week. Then you have to identify the triggers around the behavior, or the habit. So, say if the trigger to getting up and going to the fridge and getting that snack was the commercial, then you will want to think about that and be like, okay, I know that I'm a little vulnerable whenever the commercial comes on because my brain wants a snack. And so being aware of those triggers, also knowing if those triggers are something a little bit more deep. So if they are some sort of emotional trigger from a past trauma or a past experience that has created some sort of negative habit. So like say for example, maybe you had a trauma where you were in a crowded place and maybe there was a violent act that happened. So then you start to avoid crowded places. So then knowing that that's a trigger for you, and if you would like to, get into the habit of maybe being able to go in public and not feeling afraid, then you would want to, make sure you're addressing that emotional trigger.